Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark, Caitlin Clark. The one thing that I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch, more people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a charter plane for the first time in their league history. They flew private. That should be celebrated in his own right. For anyone that's, in sports that's flown commercial or flown, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted, don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA. Caitlin Clark's story is the kind of transformative sports narrative that rarely comes around from a young age. She displayed the type of basketball brilliance that many athletes spend their entire careers trying to cultivate. But it wasn't just her exceptional talent that made her stand out. It was her undeniable ability to inspire hope in a league that, for years, had been on the verge of collapse. Caitlin Clark became the name on everyone's lips in the world of women's basketball, and for good reason. Her skills on the court made her one of the most electrifying players in recent memory. Her leadership, deep shooting range, and competitive spirit elevated not only her team, but the entire WNBA. In Clark wasn't just a star. She was a phenomenon that carried the weight of an entire league. Her departure from the WNBA now casts a shadow of doubt over its future as the league struggles to recover from the financial and cultural void she left behind. For a league that had historically struggled to gain recognition and financial sustainability, the arrival of Caitlin Clark was like hitting the lottery. She brought new eyes to the game, boosted ticket sales, and drove television ratings through the roof. In a matter of months, the WNBA seemed poised for a golden age. Yet all of that momentum came crashing down when Clark made the decision to leave. The question now lingers: can the WNBA survive without her? Or is the league doomed to fade back into irrelevance? To understand the monumental impact Caitlin Clark had on the WNBA, we need to take a closer look at where the league stood before her arrival. The WNBA's journey has been far from smooth since its inception. When the league was first launched in 1996, it had the full backing of the NBA, which provided the initial financial and marketing support necessary to get it off the ground. The league's early years were filled with promise, with big-name stars like Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, and Cynthia Cooper captivating audiences. However, the initial excitement around the WNBA soon faded as viewership declined and the league struggled to maintain a stable fanbase. By the mid-2000s, the WNBA was consistently operating at a loss. With teams unable to fill arenas or draw significant sponsorship deals, the league's reliance on NBA subsidies became more pronounced. And despite the talent on display, it seemed the WNBA was destined to remain a second-tier sports league, forever overshadowed by men's basketball. One of